You took this sabbatical from your consulting role. You've moved to Canada. What made you decide to start this business?
So that's a great question. I think you said in your very generous bio at the beginning, I didn't really recognise that person, but there we go. I don't think anyone does, but yes, I've always loved fitness. It's always been a huge passion of mine throughout my life. It's something I've always come back to make me feel kind of physically strong, mentally strong. And then after having my children, it was very much like a way of feeling like me. You know, your body changes, like you're stretched, your boobs are weird, you're tired, like all these things that happen after you have a baby. And fitness was a way of really kind of probably feeling a bit in control of my body and therefore kind of in control of my mind, this like moment in the chaos. And I really found that when I was on my both my maternity leaves, there was a real like lack of classes for women like me who wanted to like move their bodies but wanted more than like going to a yoga class and rolling around and jangling something over a baby. And those classes that were high energy, high octane, they weren't really that available. And I did manage to find one local to me at an amazing gym in South London, but I felt like actually there's an opportunity here to make this accessible to like more people. So decided I would, been thinking about retraining for a really long time. And when I was knew we were coming to Canada, I was like, actually, this is the moment to do it. This is the moment to think about how I can like transfer my passion for fitness into something that could be a meaningful business helping other women. So retrained, and then set up the business in kind of June, July of this year when we moved over to Canada. So it's been a huge learning curve, but excited to be working with some lovely women in London and also in Toronto as well. So it's like kind of exciting growing a business.
It's so exciting, and you're right at the very beginning. So tell us why you're in Canada.
So my husband is a doctor. He's an eye surgeon, and in the world of Instagram and Instagram businesses and podcasts, everyone talks about niching, and he is super niche. He's he's a pediatric cornea surgeon, and there's a big hospital here called Sick Kids. It's the best in the world for what he does, and there was an opportunity that he applied for, and he was successful in, which is great for him. And we had a long discussion about going because neither one of us have ever had to. We've been together for like 16 years, a really long time, and neither one of us have ever had to compromise careers despite having two kids, busy lives, etc. And this was the first moment. It was a hard one for me because as a woman, I've had two children, two maternity leaves, felt like taking a step back, but then kind of flipped it on his head. And coming back to like my business now, it felt like, actually, when am I going to get an opportunity to go to a different country, to be around more, to support my children for a period of time? 'Cause consulting, it is busy. At the moment I do all the drop-offs and the pickups, which I love, and have a go at setting up something else for myself. So it was this kind of big opportunity that for my husband that actually spurred us on to decide to kind of make the move, and for me to have a go at doing something different, I guess.
Yeah, it sounds like an amazing adventure for you to be doing this with your two small children as well. But do you think there's something in kind of stepping off the conveyor belt for you, that this felt like a moment and an opportunity that actually you might not get again?
100%. I think my firm in the UK have been super supportive of me taking this time out to do something different. And, you know, having a moment to take a breath when you are working full time, let alone when you're a working full time parent, feels like such a gift. So actually, it felt to me like, okay, I've got 14 months. Let's go. What are we going to do? How are we going to make this great? Like, how are we going to, make the most of this time? Because I probably won't get time like this again until I'm retired.
Yeah, but it sounds really energizing. And actually, the fact that not only are you taking that time to lean in to parenthood and be more present with your kids, but that you're actually thinking about, okay, what can I do for me